Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna point a hole in this whole back pain problem. If he was having true back pain, he wouldn't be laying on his side with his arms extended for long periods of time, for hours at a time. He wouldn't be able to. If he was having true back pain, if it wasn't his kidneys or liver or something like that, then he wouldn't be able to lay in that same position for an hour. It just wouldn't happen. Whether it's sciatica, whatever. Anybody that suffers from back pain will tell you that. You son of a bitch.
I think the PT Cruiser's for sale. It needs an oil change, a battery, and 4 new tires. Because the rims actually have they're the what they call aluminum rims that are dipped in chrome.
What's this?
And you know how much of a curse they were. Once the chrome started giving away from the aluminum, they wind up breaking the seal from the tire to the rim, and it causes them to leak.
So aluminum slots
so they wind up being flat.
Yeah, he's talking about chrome plate and shit. But most aluminum slots I've seen have chrome plate. What he's saying is sort of true, but you just pop the bead and clean it and get the separation out. Is all you do.
What does?
Unless he's a huge pit.
What has a black background?
Your face.
Burger, a bat in a cave.
Huh. And it's not coming from me, so I don't know who's doing that.
Your moderators.
Alright, well then what you need to do is you need to get off and change your password.
That's what she said.
That's the only thing I know how to remove that.
Thought you weren't tech savvy. There you go, technical advice.
There goes your more advice. Yeah, you don't know.
Your oil viscosity causes low compression.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You want oil in your cylinder.
You can't put a cap on a rod backwards.
You want to wax
man,
the oil.
You could do a 20 list real quick of the asinine bullshit that if somebody didn't know nothing about car spot, his advice would tear the shit up doing.
You want to wax a car in the direct sunlight.
Okay, because it bakes on the shine.
No, it's not okay for me. But I'm just saying. I mean, if somebody's gonna hack you, the only thing you really can do is change your password.
You want
That's
to put dome or flat top pistons in.
You want to mismatch
valve
your
release
pistons. Yeah, I mean. By mismatch, I mean different styles of pistons.
There's nothing I can do about
you want
it.
to put
different brands as long as they weigh the same and they're made the same. You can put 2 different brands in. I mean,
you want to put head gaskets on the cylinder head, then try putting on the block.
Right.
What else?
You want to use metal that's twice as thick as the metal you're welding to use body work.
And you want to use galvanized steel to do sheet metal fixing.
And all you have to do, folks, is just grind off where you're going to weld on and galvanize it.
I have no idea who would be doing that anyway. Why would somebody sit there and try and hack somebody's account?
That shit will kill
What's
you.
the point in it?
Painfully.
You have to pull your rear axle out to change a wheel stud.
Right.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't know if I plan on leaving or not. We have to see what's going on with this guy that supposedly has his house under contract.
It's not the amount of gas
he hasn't said a single word to me since the 2nd of July. Hasn't called, hasn't text messaged, nothing.
What's this? I mean, Barry and his live streams are about the same. They're kind of boring and drawn out.
He says, take shit out of context. How did anything we just say, how can you take it out of context? He said it.
Exactly. You're just a
take it out of
fucking
context.
moron. Oh, we just farted.
Come on, people. We've got 16 people in here. Smash that like button.
Dude.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that bell for post notifications.
Don't forget to like Jabba's videos or Jabba will
Okay,
eat
he's
you.
Buying.
Is he still wearing a Star Wars shirt?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Self-promotion is a
Was
motherfucker.
interested, he would have contacted you since then. That's what I'm thinking, yep. But we have to wait until the contract time wears out. You know, like I'm saying, it's supposed to expire on the 15th. If he doesn't get back to me before then, you know, then the contract becomes null and void. Because there's another guy that's selling his house up the street, and he's been in contact with him every day since then. And it's the same guy, so.
I mean, look at your shit, bro. I mean, he's probably fucking thinking, holy fuck, I'm gonna have
The starter
$10,000.
works this morning. I don't know what the hell happened, Smooth. It's not actually shorting out. I don't get it. Some days it did, and other days it wouldn't. Maybe it was something, you know, brushing up against the exhaust or something or the frame.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. I've seen fucking.
Listen,
Yeah, my
if your
house.
positive cable arcs out on the middle,
Somebody
and it sits
that
at the
I
middle
was
second,
talking
you're
to,
gonna
we
have
had it on the
to fuck out.
contract,
Or at least a lot of stuff.
and he was supposed to get a title clearance, but the title's already been cleared, you know? And he hasn't said 2 words to me, so.
Title clearance? How's he gonna get a clear title or deed? How's he gonna get a clear title and deed if you owe money on it? If you have a mortgage, won't you have to pay off the mortgage to get the clear title and deed?
Exactly.
I mean, that's how someone's working up on a house. I mean, maybe he means you just gotta run a check on the property and see what all's owed on it. Maybe that's what they mean. Again, how much is a house worth that you're gonna have to spend 10 grand in the front yard to clean it up?
What body is too far gone?
Oh, here we go. He's getting to the old
The one
stuff.
laying-
The
In the bed?
olds? No, it isn't. A couple of patch panels is all it takes.
Oh, no.
I took the Bondo off of it because I didn't like what the hell they did. They made it look like shit. Because they used too much product on the bottom. They even put a frickin' over an inch of product on the passenger side fender because it had a little crease in it. That's how lazy they were. They spent more time.
And we've all seen your
Putting that
bodywork
product
skills
on
on
the
your
fender,
doors, buddy. You are not one to
Bondo
give
or
advice
whatever.
on bodywork skills.
And sanding that out instead of just taking the damn fender off and tapping it with a rubber mallet.
I want to see you pound out a dent
Which
and
would have been
smooth
so
it
much
flat.
easier.
That's what I want to see.
With no Bondo.
With no Bondo.
Sorry, no body
You
filler.
want to get a video out there? Do that. Do some real body work.
Hang on.
I
wanna say
don't
something.
know. I don't know about that. See, I don't like
Folks,
the townhouses.
Bondo is just
because
a
they're like
brand.
connected to
The
your next
correct
door neighbor.
terminology is
And
body
I don't
filler.
need to hear. I don't want to hear somebody else doing it in the middle of the night.
And Bondo,
Just
and
like
body
I don't
filler's not
need
made
to
for
hear-
rust,
have
folks.
them
That's not
hear
the point of
me
body filler.
Talking
Body
on my
filler
phone,
is
having a
metal.
private conversation with somebody. The walls in those places are made paper thin.
What? Don't you back me
Oh.
I got dogs and donuts. This dude can't live
The only
in like a
problem with
complex,
the
like a duplex or
Oldsmobile
something.
is not
What's this?
the transmission coolant line. As
Says
far
you
as
don't want to
running
hear his
goes. Now,
neighbors
body
having
work,
sex, right?
you
Because
need
you
to
can't live in
do
a
some
duplex,
patch
right?
panels.
Then he goes on to say, well,
Um,
I don't want them to hear my phone calls. You mean to tell me you don't want them to hear you watching
The
porn?
package
is what
train
it
back
is.
is intact.
Right.
The
Yeah,
trunk
I bet.
pan needs
I
to
bet
be
you don't.
replaced. But Nolan, I use it where it's needed, like around a seam or something like that to seal up.
Huh?
He uses
But I could
Bondo
use seam
for
seal.
seam
Really
sealer.
don't
Bondo
need to
is
use
not to
Bondo.
seal
I can actually
seams. That's not the
fabricate
point.
metal to make it look pretty damn good most of the time.
Bondo is the level.
You know, just once in a while it
I have
escapes
yet
me, or I
to
just
see
get, you
a
know,
patch
ruthless
panel
and
that you have
reckless
made
and
and put in. That looks
just
good.
to hell with it, you know.
No, you shouldn't be an inch of it anywhere in your car. Now he's spot on with that. I mean, if there's an inch of Bondo, something's fucking hanky.
I've seen Barry do better body work.
But what I'm saying to you, Nolan, is like, when they put that kind of Bondo on a fender like that, and all it is a little crease, I mean, you can get that out. What's so hard about taking the fender off? You got a couple of bolts. You know, you gotta separate it from the wheel well part of the fender, you know. And then you take it off and you lay it down on something flat and you get the crease out.
It
That's
has
all.
a
The rest will come
curvature
out
to
even
it.
with a suction cup.
It's not that simple. Do it. Show it. Show us all, Rich. Prove us wrong, bud. Do it to it. Show us how it's done.
Get fucking to it now.
But for them, they put so much
It's not that
Bondo
simple
on
as
that
taking
thing.
a
It was
mallet
like
and beating it out. You're gonna have hammer marks in it. And everything else.
I showed the video. It actually looks like my car is covered in snow.
Sorry, I just dropped a bag of cocaine there.
You do live in Jersey.
Yeah, but not that much by itself with no rust behind it.
Hold on, right there, folks.
There was
Another
no
one.
cancer even on that fender.
Bondo
No, they
is
had
not
that
for rust. If
Bondo
you
ad.
put Bondo over rust, it will come back out in a year or two. If that
The
long.
crease didn't
The rust
bypass
will
the
continue
lip.
to grow and lift the Bondo.
It was like on the one side,
It
that's
is
it.
not
And
for
they could have
rust.
sat there and
Ever.
tapped that out
Body filler is not for
and then
rust.
straighten the rest of it with a rubber mallet.
rust
It would have
ain't
taken a
rust.
lot less time
Rust has to be dealt
than
with.
to put all that Bondo or whatever crap on it and try and make it look like, you know, what it looked like before the crease was in it. The crease is not that big. It's not like a fender altering thing.
And
You know
let's
what I'm
be
saying? It's
honest
just,
about that too. If something
take
has
it
a
off
dent,
and
that's
you
one
tap
thing. If
it
it
out.
has a crease,
you know, you
that's
take a
another
rubber
thing.
mallet with the rest of it to straighten it out and you put it back on. It's not like the 57 Chevy. The 57 Chevy's actually got like an inner piece and an outer piece. So those dents that are in the front, I can't get them out because I can't get nothing behind it.
You ever heard of PDR, bud?
You probably can't spell painless paint repair.
Oh yeah, of course. Then you'd have to do the patchwork, and then you'd have to do, you know, the seam sealer and all that other jazz. And they're like the parts that need work are not the kind that have to be
seam
sculpted.
sealer
You
on
know
a
what I mean?
seam, like where two panels meet. You don't use seam sealer on a weld
It's
line.
just a straight shot piece of metal that comes down, and you fold it under, you know, for the behind the rear wheels.
Huh?
They always go there,
Huh?
It's going to have an angle there.
but they put over a pound of that crap on the back too.
A pound,
And it
huh?
would have been just
3
easier to
cans
sit
of
there
this
and get the
shit.
welding
Holy
machine out,
smokes.
cut all the rod off of it, and patch it up with another piece of metal and weld it. You know, and then grind it down and do whatever you got to do in order to make it look decent.
Ain't that what they did?
It's not that difficult. I wish my freaking welder actually
This is
didn't
golden.
break the wire going all the way up into the end of it.
The whip?
You know, the hose.
Stinger?
The
The
part
lead?
that comes out on the end, it
He's talking about the wire.
makes contact with the metal welding it together.
You know how to do, you know that comes out of the welder, right? Dude,
Oh, shit.
and come
You're
out of the
supposed to
stinger
change
too?
it.
Crap.
You can actually change that whole center section. That whole, it looks like the choke cable runs through, you know, your wire feeds through. But a normal person would just take the
Yeah.
chip off,
That
pull the
thing
whip
is so
off,
heavy
take
that
another piece of
suspension
wire
is
and
like,
start running it through and push the wire out of the whip.
buying a liner.
And if you're running wire through your welder, it's got rust all over the wire, you're
Maybe
tearing
a
up your
liner.
welder anyway.
See?
What?
Buy a liner. He's talking about the inside of the fucking thing, you dumb son of a bitch.
Talking about the whip?
Oh, God.
I mean, you go to Harbor Freight and buy them. I mean,
Roll King, fucking order them offline.
now I don't know that a Harbor
Oh.
Freight one will fit in like
Yeah,
a.
but Joe, that car is
Also,
actually a money
another
car.
thing
You know
he
that,
said
right?
that's stupid, right? Remember this?
69.
They don't
Olds,
make
Delta 88
turquoise paint
Royale,
anymore.
Yeah.
2-door, bucket seats,
They're making a color paint.
console shifter on the
You
floor.
just need a sample of it.
It's not a bench seat car. The
You just
seats
need
are
a piece of
intact.
the car,
They're
or
pretty much,
whatever
you
car you
know,
want painted, something they can scan.
they're in
and they
good
can
shape.
fix.
Look,
Back
it's
seat
still a
and the
fucking
front seats.
69 Delta 88. It's not a Cutlass. It's
Carpet
not a
needs
fucking
cleaning. Dash pad
anything
needs to be
special.
replaced.
It's a Delta 88.
And the steering wheel needs to be replaced.
In my
It's a
personal
tank.
opinion,
The car's
it's a
got
decent
power
car.
brakes,
It's
I would
fucking
say-
steering.
ugly.
I give it 1,500 for it.
It's fucking ugly. It's not even a good looking one.
And enough horsepower to boot it just needs a different intake and a
All right.
Here
carburetor
we go.
and a dual exhaust with headers on it. That's
Oh
all.
yeah.
Let me
Very
guess,
Beamer.
50 horsepower piece. Then you got my cell phone?
Yeah, that's the reason why the welder, the wire that goes from the spool through the machine. It goes into the hose coming out to the end where it feeds to the metal.
Did I have it out in the car?
That broke because the metal actually had rust spots in it, I guess from, sitting outside. So it broke off. Now I got to find a way to dig that out.
Again, run another piece of wire, feed it through from the other end, and push it back out. Unless it's plugged up in there with rust, because if you got rusty wire, it probably is. Then it should just easily push back out.
That's the same thing like, you sit there saying like with a 350. Most 350s, a lot of 350s came with a 4-barrel. But
listen to this.
GM also put 2 barrels on it. And they couldn't fight themselves out of a wet paper bag. But ultimately, it's not the distribution of the gasoline that's the killer. It's actually the size of the carburetor.
You can't make it up. It's not the distribution. What do you think distributes your gas to your motor?
The fucking compression ratio.
The velocity in your oil, right? It's the velocity in his oil's fucked up. Dude, this is why we're doing this right now, because of the dumb shit you say. If somebody wants to learn something, I mean, I definitely don't want them taking you to heart. I'd be pissed, man. I come home from work and Austin's out there talking about, what are you doing, bud? Oh, the car got a compression, Dad. I changed the oil out 3 times.
No, it's 2
I know it's got good
doors,
velocity.
man.
I'd be pissed,
It's a coupe.
dude. I'm like, where the hell did you hear that? Oh, Rich 220. So you got to change the oil to have compression. I'll be right back.
Time for you to rethink your thought of how much it's worth.
It's not. It's a Delta 88. What do you think it's worth? You don't have a Cutlass. Fuck, you don't even have an Omega there. You got a tank.
Yeah, but
You got a 69 Delta 88.
Pertaining to what Smooth was saying about it not being a 455, if you look Smooth in the previous live, because I know YouTube cuts it at a certain point. If you look in the previous live, you'll see that Jeff said it is a 455 rocket. And if anybody's going to know the engines, it's going to be Jeff. Nolan knows them too. But I think Nolan's, because he's up in the UK, it's a little bit different, for him.
UK?
Like he can't pinpoint them all, That's not a dig against you, Nolan, so don't go thinking that, all right?
And they didn't make different engines
if you
for
were brought up in
Canada
that
and
area
the US.
all your life, cars from up there and cars from down here are a tad bit different.
Oh yeah, totally, dude. Fucking
It's
totally.
like the same thing with the cars in Canada. You had a, a 75 Nova down here, and it actually had like what they call some kind of emblem on the turn signal lenses, and that showed that it was from Canada. They didn't do that up here.
That's your only difference? But yeah, you're saying that he don't know
It is a rocket.
engines?
It's the same. Smooth. I had a 69 old Delta
here we
88
go.
Royale before, okay? And it did have a 12-bolt posi rear, just like this car has. And it did have the 4-barrel carburetor intake.
Prove it's a posi.
And it
Jack
was
up
a
spin tires.
455. This is exactly the same engine, I know. I had that car for years. Well, maybe that's the reason why there's no sticker on the air breather. But I mean, I had to paint that. That was rusty. So, like the valve covers that are on this 455, they're that mustard gold too. So. That was then, and this is 2024. That's like Joe, back then in 69, those cars didn't cost $20,000
Oh, this
either.
is Rich, too. Listen to this.
That's what I'm saying. You could get a big honking yacht-like car like that big back in '69 for a couple of thousand. That was it.
People like this crack me up.
So you ready for this?
Here's the facts about this.
I'm gonna break it down for you.
Hold on. Back in '69, that car was $2,000 or $3,000, right? But to us nowadays, hell, that ain't nothing. People back then made $1 an hour if they was lucky, and I promise you that $2,000 in '69 is probably $30,000 today.
With inflation, $3,000, which is what that car cost, between $3 and $4 grand, is what a '69 Delta 88 costs new. With inflation, that is in 1969 equal to $25,922.20.
See what I mean? People when they do that, it's like they don't understand. Yes, it was cheap. It sounds cheap to us now because people's making $17 working at Walmart. But in '69, when you're making 50 cents an hour, that's a lot of fucking money. I mean,
it's like it's rare.
It's
a Delta 88, dude. It's ugly.
It's rare because it's a two-door, but rare don't make shit valuable. You see, you're getting that confused. Rare don't make it valuable.
Barry's Mach None is worth more than that fucking Delta 88.
Obviously, Austin. Who said it's not?
Fuck, Barry's Catalina.
You're confusing rare with valuable.
I mean,
it's
so
a
no
rare
one
car,
knows
and
that
somebody
thing
would
can
buy it
actually
and
be
drive it. I'd buy it and
set
drive
up
it out
to
of
get
it.
up and go.
If you like a Riviera, I think that looks better than a Riviera.
no, Rivies look better than that.
No.
I mean, no one. What's funny about it is, look how it changed from me changing that one busted spark plug wire. Look what the hell it happened. Normally I had to sit there and prime that damn thing every time I went to go and start it.
Huh?
I changed the wire, and I don't even have to sit.
Hold on. So let me get this straight. Am I hearing this man right? Please let me know. Am I hearing this man right? And he's saying he had a broken spark plug wire, and with the broken spark plug wire, he had to prime the carburetor. But he changes the spark plug wire, and it fixes fuel delivery problem.
Inside of it anymore. It just starts on its own.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, man.
The dude's dumber than a box of rocks.
This is why, Rich. I mean, you need to fact check yourself or think before you speak. You're talking about fuel delivery.
Yeah, but this one is actually a 455. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, because
the heads,
I believe his Jabba220
the valve covers are another dead giveaway, and this sprawl out of the intake manifold. That's another
I would
dead
believe
giveaway.
Barry's fucking Roadrunners 1 of 1 before that.
The intake manifold would not be that wide on a smaller block.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That right, Road. We're sure about that, aren't we, Road? Yeah, we're sure about that, buddy. Even my dog says, no, he's full of shit. Yes, I know he is. Yes, I'm gonna take you to Ohio. We're gonna dump you off at Barry Beamer's. Oh, don't cry, I won't dump you off there. No, he'll kill you. He'll spray weed fucking killer around you and kill you.
I don't think so, Joe. If that car was completely restored with a 4-barrel and all that other stuff, I'm thinking you can get a lot more than that.
Well, let's test that, Rich. Let's see what one's worth. What do you say, buddy? Because I have Google on my side.
Those engines in that car were highly wanted or acquired by people who used to do race truck cars.
Jag racing.
Straightaways.
Somebody's trying to sell your truck, dude.
Yeah, that's you.
Huh?
Why are they saying tree light?
What do you mean?
It's called drag racing, you fucking idiot.
No, it says Jessica.
Yeah, it does that when they text you.
Oh, that said they changed the group name and photo.
They changed the group name. Dude, you are a fucking non-technology using motherfucker.
Because that's not the photo I had up.
That is the photo you have up on the ad. Click on the ad.
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Yeah. They were meant for speed, those engines, not,
no,
they're
torque engines, you dumb son of a bitch.
For grandkids to the,
You stupid.
the carnival.
You're stupid. 4 doors could add a 45 in it, you stupid motherfucker.
No, but see, the thing is, Jerry, the thing is with this car is that it's something that it's something that I do for now because of my back. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like therapeutic because I don't have to sit there and go totally nuts. You know, like my biggest problem about doing the oil pan and the rear main right now is because me being up underneath there, my back has been bothering me off and on all day. You know what I'm saying? And it's bothering me now. That's the reason why I'm in here. It's not even exactly my spinal cord. It's like off to the side, you know?
So it can be your liver, your kidneys.
I hate to break your heart, Rich. There's
But
one
what I'm saying
after
with the
30 grand
57
if you
Chevy,
sold.
if I don't do something with the exterior of it, it's going to wind up rotting away. That's going to be a bigger problem if that were to happen.
Set it for 3 years and started to rot away.
So before the winter hits again, I either have to put that car back in the carport, or I have to find a tarp to cover it up.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the tarp.
I don't want you to know you put a tarp over something and leave it out as a
Right,
regular
Joe,
tarp.
but I'm not
It's
saying
going
I'm
to
going
sweat
to keep it
underneath
that
of it
way.
because the rest
I didn't even say I
as
was
well
going
as
to
it's a
sell
regular
it.
tarp. So just so you know, I mean,
I'm not totally convinced I want
now
to sell
some
it.
car covers are supposed to prevent that, but just a regular tarp.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I can change the intake. You can get a 4-barrel intake. You can get a 4-barrel carburetor.
Really?
You can get it. You can change the exhaust manifolds from being a crossover Y to being 2 straight pipes coming out the back. You put a glass pack and a steel pack on the other side. And it already has a 12-bolt posi rear on it.
Prove it.
That much I do know. Those other things are the same thing that my other olds had.
Hang on. So, you could change your exhaust manifolds, but that changes your exhaust out the back, takes it from a straight Y to straight pipes, and then you put cherry bombs and some other muffler on the other side. Well, first of all, wouldn't you want the same mufflers on each side? You wouldn't want a cherry bomb and a fucking...
It's another Barry Beamer. If you put a 4-barrel intake on it and a 4-barrel or aluminum intake, because it's already a 4-barrel, right? So you put aluminum intake on it and add a carburetor to it and put duals on it with headers, you're going to get 100 horse.
It's
He's
2-barrel.
nuts. I mean, huh?
It's 2-barrel.
It's 2-barrel right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he says, 2-barrel.
I thought, I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, either way, 2-barrel, 4-barrel.
2-barrel.
Swapping intake and carbon headers is not going to give, it's going to give you something. You're going to notice it, but come on, man. I mean, it takes more than that. I mean,
well, maybe he'll put valve reliefs in this and fucking domes in the other side.
and if it's 2-barrel, then that means that it'll have a small cam in it because it's a 2-barrel engine. Now, that don't mean you can't put a 4-barrel on it. Be fine, you can.
Your own damn car. That's how much power that car has.
If I had a 4-barrel on it, have a bigger cam because it needs to burn more gas from a factory.
You guys didn't hear that because Dad was talking. Spreading knowledge.
Those other things are the same thing that my other olds had.
Listen to this.
In other words, I could light them up in a parking lot at a bar, and you would not be able to find your own damn car. That's how much power that car has.
Yeah, but
Hold on. That's what I mean. Biden, listen, bud. You stop watching Biden because you're starting to talk like him. So you line them up in a parking lot. You wouldn't be able to find your own car because of all the power it has. What sense does that make? What does the power
you're
have?
missing the big picture. Fuck all that. The man says he didn't drink. Why would he be doing at a bar?
Yeah, I don't care anything about that. He's a grown man. He wants to drink. He drink. I don't care what he says.
Why lie about it? It's a lie.
It's not anybody's business, I guess. I don't know. I'm just baffled by what he said about power finding this car.
He lied. Why would you be at a bar if you didn't drink?
You're thinking of the 98, not the 88. The 98 was Grandma and Grandpa's car.
That car.
The 88 actually was more or less looking like what they call a 70s NASCAR.
Huh?
So the 68 looks like a 70 NASCAR. Alright. Nobody went and bought one of them because they was buying outright. A dad probably bought that, or a grandpa that grandma was like, get something all the kids can fit in, but he still wanted something a little sporty.
Yep.
So that's what they bought, you know. Like I said, I dig the car. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I dig it. 100% dig it. Reminds me of the Catalina we had out here. I mean, is it really much bigger than Le Mans?
Yeah, probably. I'm not a big fan
But
of
I haven't
88s.
seen that whole car either and paid that much attention to it, so maybe I wouldn't.
It's ugly.
I mean, I'd have to actually look at the car and see what year is it. Let me look.
It's a 69.
69 what?
Oldsmobile Delta 88.
Let me look at one.
You better if it's a Botel Rev.
No, shut the fuck up! I slap you, fucking silly, you dingy fucker.
I'm serious. You better look into the fucking Botel Rev. I take one of Barry's reviews before I take that.
You're full of shit. You gotta be joking me. No, you're probably not. You do dig
Yeah,
the
what
Botel
are they
Rev.
usually
I
say
like
about
the Botel
ball
Revs.
cars?
What is it now? It's an old SWAT.
Delta 88. Can you spell that?
How do you spell Delta? How do you spell 88?
I'm sure Rich can tell us how to spell it. The man that speeds with disabled children in the car and calls people retarded.
They say Mopar or no car.
Dude, it looks like a Monte Carlo to me, like a 70
Ugly.
Monte Carlo. Is what it looks like to me.
Oh, it looks fucking ugly.
That's what it looks like to me. I mean, I dig it. I don't see a problem with it. I take it.
Take a 70 Monte Carlo over that.
It's still big. It kind of more
Yeah.
reminds you of like the what, 68, 69 Impalas and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of reminds me more of that, but it's sportier than that, I think.
You know what I didn't like about that car, Nolan?
A lot.
The Oldsmobile. The one thing that bothered me the most,
They're kind of gaudy from the side view.
and I still to this day don't like it. And that car has 5 of them. It has the original rims, the metal rims.
Steel wheels.
There's
you mean?
only one type of hubcap that fits on that.
Steel wheels.
And I don't know what the hell the ones are that I have out there. They're not even original. They look like plastic crap. Not original caps at all. They're same design on them, but the original ones weren't plastic. They were actually metal.
Farmer's real, man. I hope he's really
But
sick.
they were the only type hubcap that would fit them rims.
They
Nothing else would.
They truly get sick.
I would actually feel better putting those Corvette Stingray rims on that Oldsmobile than the 57 Chevy.
Corvette Stingray wheels. He's like one of the motherfuckers.
He's got rally wheels, right?
Yeah.
And it got to be Corvette
Yeah.
wheels because they're off they're rally wheels, right?
He's like one of the motherfuckers that would buy a 327 and be like,
Like
oh, I
a
got a
truck.
Corvette 327.
Right. I mean,
It's not like they put a 327 in any fucking thing else in the world. Not like they put rally wheels on anything else.
I mean, they don't pick up trucks, too.
Good luck finding one of them.
We're talking about finding your brain.
It'd be nice if you could find one cheap, but if you find one cheap, it's gonna be a project car. It's gonna be like something you really have to like rebuild. Ugh.
I'd be stiff as hell.
Just looking at him don't make you stiff as hell.
What do you mean a different
Different areas, buddy.
No, Barry feels like we're cheating on him. He's got his mic muted on PlayStation 5. You know, he's probably like, Austin, come back. You can play it all.
I don't know what he means though. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to find out what he's talking about.
And jackass.
We need a different bolt pattern, Ryan. Going.
Just like Christine with T-E-E-N.
Oh, here we go with this again.
Now, hold on. Would that Oldsmobile have a bigger bolt pattern than that Chevy?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know enough about them to
Your Buick has the same as
that's a smaller
10,
car,
right?
though. Yeah,
I got a set of rims out there
and
that
I
are
think that would
actually
be the same as
aluminum.
a Tri-Fi, but I think Oldsmobile, some of them had. Okay, but the Le Mans wheels fit.
And if you remember, the back of the
Same,
57
same.
Chevy actually had one of them on it.
It's the same.
Okay?
I don't know where I'm getting at. Somewhere I'm getting.
The
I'm
front
right.
of the
Part of
old
what I'm saying.
actually.
One of the cars has a bigger.
had
get
the
them a bigger
smaller
bolt
one on
pattern.
it.
I don't know
Le
what
Mans.
it is.
And Catalina.
So how are they a different bolt pattern size?
But that's what they're talking about right now,
Yep.
right? I haven't heard this yet, but I come up there on my own. I hadn't heard this part either.
Nolan, the Oldsmobile that I had would fit either a 14-inch rim or a 15-inch rim.
What the fuck
What?
does the rim have to do with it, dude? The
You
size
can-
of the rim. It's the bolt pattern that matters.
You can
And
fit
the offset.
and clearance. If it'll clear
That's what I'm
17,
I
it'll
don't know
clear
if that's the
17.
case with
I mean,
this.
you can put 17s on fucking anything if they'll fit. Just the rim need the bolts up.
The bolt pattern
Yeah,
and the offset.
exactly.
That's what matters. Bolt pattern offset. That means clearance issues.
You know, I think you can put 17s on that Cougar out there.
Yeah, let's
Or 16s. Now it's fucking 15 or 14 on it now. What about his fucking? So, Grandpa's Valiant was fucking 13s. I put 14s on it. Oh my god, they're not gonna fit.
Yeah, I want to go out there and put another damn tire on there.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm gonna go out there and put another damn tire on there. So much shit on here and whine about my wife problems. My wife left me, my dog died, my hamster got lost in my rectum.
Okay, well, the 69 Impala was considered a full-size car.
What is it?
Those rims fit on it.
Dude, you're fucking made up, bro.
Nolan. And you could fit 14 and 15s on that, too. Let's go out here and see. Kill this noise.
I'm gonna go prove him wrong. My name's Jabba220. He fucking feels like Jabba the Hutt. Test him, he's gonna try your luck. Cause he don't give a fuck.
Tape measure.
Oh, you don't take a tape measure. You probably can't read it, but you don't take it with
You're
him.
gonna measure the lugs now?
Yep.
That's
That's what I'm trying to look at there.
It's a nice jump tour.
Just type in what's the lug pattern, what's the bolt pattern on a fucking Delta 88, and what's the bolt pattern on a fucking 57 Impala, or 57 Chevy.
Would it be considered an A body?
I think B body.
P. Two more, so we've got 2 more rows here to look at. Let's see. It has to be one of them because that's the only years it's showing.
A body would be like Cutlass, fucking.
Because I have Y body 61 to 63, A body 64 to 67, A body 68 to 72,
Oh, it's A body.
IV A body 73 to
Oh,
77. It has to be that one, so it would be.
Is it?
that? Oh,
It's food, you better eat it.
plastic hand shovel. What is that gonna do?
It has to do with horsepower, I guess, what the car had originally, because it's saying only 161 horsepower be 4.1,
Tape measures.
be 4 on 1. It's 5.7 for
I don't know.
325 horsepower. 342 would be a 7.5, which is what I thought. That the VPOs had bigger bolt patterns for higher horsepower cars. That's what I thought. It is true.
Well, that's all. We had another mouse sitting there making an nest in my frickin' tool chest. Buttholes. Damn it. I had like 3 or 4 tape measures. I don't know what the hell happened with any of them.
There are 514. Okay, it says 514. Let's see here. It says they won't fit the 88. The 88 is 515. That's what I was thinking. Has a
I'm
bigger
gonna try
bolt
something
pattern.
different here. I don't have a big measure, but I do have a stick.
It says the only rear-wheel drive full-size automobile that uses a 475 bolt pattern were the 64 to 66 Jetstar, 88, and the 77 to 90 Delta 88 without HD brakes. All others were 5-on-5.
Hang on, bear with me. Let's do something here.
Now it's nature show.
You guys got a bonsai tree. That looks like one. I think I'm seeing two trees, ain't I? I'm a freaking fucktard. Look, I'm seeing a pine tree and another tree behind me. I'm going blind. Diabetes is no joke. Oh, this is a pine tree. Alright, well, this is the...
Okay. With the stick here, they should actually go. You know how you do the 3 lug nuts? If you only have 3 lug nuts, you need to do the, you know, the triangle in the middle, right?
Triangle in the what?
We're going to do that here.
What?
You just do 2 straight across from each other. I mean...
Fine all into the same.
Them hubcaps, buddy? Have the Chrysler Star on them?
See, look, watch. You got these 3 here, right? Okay, this is what I did with the other one. Now watch. Right there. See how they're right on top of the middle of it? Sides, right? Now I come over here and do the same thing on the 57.
What the fuck did that prove?
He's nuts.
I can't find a tape measure. I don't know what the hell I did with.
That was. Let's see.
So we're gonna do it another.
What the fuck are you trying to prove right now?
He's trying to figure the same wheels.
Now see how we have this here? They go right across the middle. Same damn thing.
Let's see here. Well, that's a 57 Chevy, right? Let's see if it's 57 Chevy is 5-on-5, guys. Just for inquiring minds.
There's a tape measure in the back. I don't know. Take a look.
57 Chevy. Dumbass.
Where the fuck does your chin begin, dog? Like, seriously. Like, you want to go steal motherfuckers and cocky motherfuckers, where the fuck's your chin
No
begin?
damn tape measure back here either.
You got
Shit.
more fucking chins than a Chinese
Bolt
phone book.
pattern on a 57 Chevy is 5-on-4.5 or 5-on-4 3/4.
Exactly, yeah.
No, what if it's...
There's paint in this one. Hang on. I can't see crap out here on this phone.
Miller has a 5 by 11, 5 bolt pattern.
Alright.
It's also used
Let me
on
show you real
other
quick
vehicles,
that this-
including Buicks, Cadillac,
That's what I'm
Chevrolet,
talking about.
Chrysler,
These actually fit. I mean, I think they're slotted, but no, they're not. Well, yes, maybe
They're
they
both
are.
big bolt patterns, so
Very little bit.
I don't know.
There's so much more simpler ways. Grab a fucking 4-way.
Yeah, well, you could do that with any rim. You could actually make your regular rim slotted too.
You just what?
What did you say?
Oh, I gotta pause.
Now those rims fit on either car. They'll fit on the Oldsmobile or the Chevy. It doesn't matter. And they are slotted, but they're not big time slotted. They're just like a
slot what? You do not slot your fucking regular wheels, you fucking stupid fuck. You're gonna cause an accident. You have Unilug, but that don't mean you can make your own Unilug.
When I googled it, well, 69 Delta 88 bolt pattern fit 57 Chevy Bel Air. It says no, it won't.
Yeah, dude, look. Listen to what he just said. Did you hear what he just said? You could slot your own wheels and make them fit anything, like a Unilug.
What about where your acorn seats up against the rim? How you gonna bevel it and make it right? I mean, And if it's a Unilog, what about the washer? So you're gonna have slop in the washer? You don't make a lot of sense, buddy. I mean, you're gonna machine that slot where your washer sets perfectly to where that washer's gonna set level. I mean, come on.
Fucking
Man.
Barry has more common sense than you.
A little bit oval. So you could do the same thing with the other rims too.
No, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. This man will kill a kid.
Remember
That don't have a dad or a grandpa or somebody to ask. Listen to this fool.
I thought they were Oldsmobile rims.
No, dude. They're not. They're S10 wheels. They can be S10, Astro Van, fucking Camaro. I mean,
I like.
they're not Pontiac either, dude.
Like, oh my.
They'll fit, but
Oh my God, you could slide.
That's what I'm saying. They don't look slotted to me either, but they are just very little bit.
Where the fuck out then?
Did you talk about the steel wheel on the ground?
These aluminum ones, they're like Outlaws.
Ah, man, that's actually the original formation of the car too. See how it's rusted on the bottom there, but see how the wheel well molding is actually perfectly lined up with the rusted spot in the middle.
You think that car is
All
good
that
looking?
was Bondo and was actually.
I'm not saying it gives me a
wheel
stiffy,
well,
buddy. I'm saying
trim
for old
by about an
tank,
inch.
I would take that over a rib. Is what I'm saying.
I would take a Botorio over that.
That's why I knocked all that crap the hell
I
off.
think they're ugly as
I would
shit.
go buy one of Barry's Botorios before I buy that.
I don't know about all that, man.
Botorios look fucking
Looks like
killer.
somebody's been out here with laundry detergent.
That's why everybody does them, huh?
Fuck you. Gas Monkey did one.
One.
And it does not look bad at
Universe Says
all.
Garage did one.
Look at that.
And they did three. They don't know them out. They did three, brother. Keep that shit straight.
Hey, how much did Austin Powers pay you, man? Did you at least make $1 million?
Man, I'll send you $200 if you sit there and you put on a hat and go, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Or fart and go, wafting, wafting. Ooh, it smells like two hobos fucking.
Where's my baby?
Leave a cup out
I
here.
want my baby. Where's the baby?
And we'll do a cameo together. After you release that video, I'll release a video with me dressed up in my Austin Powers uniform and be like, you really are a fat bastard, aren't you?
We should do that at the beginning of the video. We won't watch this long to see it.
Oh boy. So we got this one. These are old bias plies too, man.